My name is Tova Snyder. I'm a Westchester artist and muralist. I'm actually an international artist and muralist, but I also have a studio in Westchester. This school, Grimes Elementary, I'm working with the grade 4. And I'm working, it's very unique, this residency, in that it's been a year long. So I was able to grow with the children and learn what they were learning. And the mural focused though on one part of their curriculum, which was, we were like in social studies and science, and we decided to just focus on the water cycle. And so, watch what I'm gonna do. I'm going to say I have 2 inches over 3 inches, which means it's telling me it's 2 inches from the grade. I want to double it. And so tell me how many inches high will it be if I double it? Yes? 4. Very good. And I just tried to explore the topic with them, with the arts, and find out from them what they knew and try to reinforce in whatever way that I could. To reinforce their curriculum, which the kids loved, a water cycle word search. And I just felt this reinforced the vocabulary. I found a water cycle crossword puzzle. I even did some severe weather ones.
Today I learned how to make different clouds.
Today I learned how to enlarge a picture and that there are many different types of clouds.
I learned about the water cycle, water molecules, and how a lot of weather happens. And I have a bunch of different kind of clouds here that have different weather and different kind of shades. Some have more shade, some have less shade.
I learned about different types of clouds, and not all of them are the same, and not all of them look like. And some clouds are like would act up at different amount of times.
In the science segment, they're learning about the different forms of water, that water is a molecule, the different stages that it goes through in the water cycle, how it's continuous.
Integrating arts into the curriculum has really been helpful.
So this is a stencil of a snowflake.
We focused on the subject of science and the area of the water cycle.
Help me, okay? You put your hands on top of mine, and let's press down really hard. Okay.
The students, through the interaction of the creation of the sketches and everything else that they're going to put with the murals, they have decided that with the experience came the knowledge in a more abstract way into the curriculum, in the classroom, and into other areas.
My name is Cheyenne Noisette, and what I'm here to show you is a picture of my water cycle and the 4 stages it goes through.
My name is Elijah Segre, and I'm in 4A. So first, the first picture is runoff. This is when the water from the land goes down into the water, and then it gets evaporated.
As you see the sun's heat, it turns this water into a gas, and it's called water vapor.
And then it turns into clouds, which is condensation.
And as we go into condensation, the water it goes up into the water vapor goes into the clouds, then it cools.
And then when the clouds cool down, and then it forms precipitation in different forms like rain, hail, snow, and sleet. and it goes back into the ocean again. And a hidden feature that is not really most common with the water cycle is groundwater. Well, what you see is, when the puddles are on the soil and it makes muddy soil, it goes into the soil. So when you plant like a sunflower or tomato seeds, you see that it's able to suck up the nutrients from the rain that came from precipitation.
The thing that I learned that I did not know before is that when there's too much runoff on the ground, it can cause erosion, and when erosion takes place, that the erosion takes away pieces of land, and deposition takes place during erosion and puts other pieces of land where the land that was taken away is.
From the art to the curriculum has really been reinforced.
The math part of it is very important to me because I need to use a lot of math when I do when I get mural commissions. I have to make sure that they fit the site, that my drawing designs are to scale. So what we do is we say it's 4 feet long by 2 feet high. Now the mural out there is going to go here and here, and there's going to be another 4-foot panel there and another 4-foot panel there. We need to know how many feet total that's going to be. So you're going to measure how many feet that is and add how many feet that is. And then if there's another panel, how many feet that is and how many feet that is. So you're going to be adding 4 things together. I've spent a lot of time using rulers with the children here, and a lot of them at first, it took a while to realize that it was a tool that actually helped you make straight lines besides being a unit of measurement. Do you want to try? Okay. This is called a level. It's to see if things are straight. But we've also worked with tape measures, and we've worked with a lot of ratio and multiplication.
So the mural is 14 feet.
Mural is 14 feet long, so we have to measure it to see if we could get 14 feet.
I asked them, for the math part, how do we make sure that our panels that we're designing are going to really match the actual panels that we're painting on? So that turned into kind of a math lesson. We had to, even though we were drawing it this tiny, we knew our actual panels were 2 feet by 4 feet.
We're the math guys for today. Exactly. And we dab.
4 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4 is 14 feet.
We got those numbers because we have to add a mural there.
That's 4 feet.
4 feet. 2 4s. Another 4 right here.
This is 4 right here, 4 right here. This is a 2 right here.
2 right here. We added it all up and we got 14.
So, yeah.
1 inch equals 1 foot, and then we had to realize that in 1 foot there were 12 inches. For 2 feet, then it was 24 inches, and it involved a lot of math. The children had picked a part of the school for their mural around the corner where there's a big wall, but their teachers said, "Oh no, it's going out here in the hallway. We want it like really long, going all the way across." So we added 2 more panels. And then suddenly we had to add, because now we understood that we were adding another 4 feet on one side and another 4 feet on the other side. And today, 2 boys who wanted to take charge of that took charge of that and decided it was 14 feet. So is that 14 feet?
Yeah, lots.
That's good. And they were right.
It was a new experience watching, the children blossom as they did through the arts. I'm a teacher, so my focus is always academics. So because it's always academics, it was nice to see the blending, from the arts and how the children were learning in a different mode.